host-only networking is useful if you need to set up an isolated virtual network. Isolated means you don't want to go outside from your physical computer. In a host-only network, the virtual machine and the host virtual network adapter are connected to a private Ethernet network. The network is completely contained within the host system. That means this is the host, means this is my Windows computer, and inside my Windows computer we have installed VMware Workstation. So you don't want to go outside or inside any traffic from the physical computer, then you can configure host-only network. The network connection between the virtual machine and the host machine is provided by a virtual network adapter that is visible on the host operating system. You can reach this virtual machine to this virtual machine, as well as this virtual machine to this virtual machine, and also you can reach this virtual machine to this virtual. Within your VM you can communicate using host only network, but if you want to go outside, means you want to go internet, then it's not possible to use host only network. So if you want to make your virtual network isolated, then you can configure host only network. The virtual DHCP server provide IP addresses on the host only network. That means you have an virtual DHCP server into the VMware. This virtual DHCP server responsible to provide the VM's network IP. You can also configure manually the IP. There is no issue. So if you already configure bridge or a NAT network, then you will know the NAT network can only go outside. Bridge network directly can communicate with your another physical machine to VM's machine, but host only network is different, is it's totally isolated. That means you can't go outside using host only network, or anyone can come inside to using host only network. So let's do the lab and check. Here is my VMware Workstation. So let's check where is the DHCP server is. The host only network, the by default VMware VMNet is VMNet 1 using as a host only network. You can also change or add host only network. You can add many of host only network. Yes, you can see we can create multiple host only network if you need it, but now I am using VMNet 1 as host only network. So here is the DHCP setting. You can see the 10.10.10.0/24 block we have using as my VMNet 1 host only network. So this is the DHCP starting IP, ending IP, list time, etc. And also we set our subnet in here. Now I am assigning VMNet 1 network in my VMware, in my VM guest host. So let's add network adapter. Add. This is by default host only network. If you want to assign another host only network, then you have to select custom, and here you can select VM3. to use custom host only network. So let's do my default host only network. Now I am logging to my VM. Let's see which IP I got it on my VM. This is the 10.10.10.0/24 block that we already know. Now I am trying to ping outside of the network. Let's try ping 8.8.8.8. No, it's not reachable. Also, if you want to ping my router, my physical router IP, then it's also not possible from here. Now I am going to ping my Ubuntu server to this Kali server. This is two VM on here. One is Kali and one is Ubuntu. So let's check. Here you can see this is my Kali Linux and the Linux IP is 10.10.10.131. So let's ping from my Ubuntu server. Ping 10.10.10.131. Yes, I'm able to do ping. So we have another test. Can we able to this physical machine to this VM? Is it possible to do this? Yes, it will be possible. So let's check how. But again I am saying you cannot reachable from this machine to this machine. It's not possible.